parental advisory. Parental guidance is advised, so you cannot watch this movie if you're under 13 all by yourself, because you might end up doing things that you're not supposed to. But this show, you can watch all by yourself throughout. We'll be with you right through to the hour 5. You can follow us on Twitter, it's @Axia_live. On YouTube, it's Axia on Cape Town TV. Missed any segment of this episode, we are on YouTube, it's Axia on Cape Town TV. Call us 021-448-0448. And thank you for tuning in to the biggest show in the motherland. This is Cape Town TV, the People's Channel.
Yes, definitely. I want to encourage all South Africans to go support local movies. Yeah, this movie actually came out around March, like you mentioned earlier, and then I feel like they failed as far as ticket sales. So please, people, whenever the movies, go out and watch, man. You have nothing to lose. South Africa rather, has a lot of great stories to tell, and then we're telling it for you guys. Do come support, yo.
Yeah. Right now we're joined by Natasha and Michelle. They're also from Women4Women, the organization that is doing great things for young women. Well, not just young women of all ages. And if you are anything between 0 and 99, I guess you ought to listen to this, because you might benefit from this. Natasha King as well as Michelle Hayward, welcome to the show and thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much.
I think beauty is an understatement. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
How's it Tuesday?
Good. We're very happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Cool stuff.
Would you guys individually tell us what it is that you do and how are you part of the Women4Women organization, as well as the work that you do? Yeah.
I am a professional kite surfer and a social media influencer, and I'm now a finalist in the Tammy Mrs. South Africa, and the Women4Women charity is their main charity, and we are working together raising funds for them. So yeah, so that's why we're very excited to be on here to tell you more about Women4Women.
Michelle, how important is teamwork? Because she knows what she's doing, you know what you're doing, but you have to come together and work together. How important is working together as a team?
It is very important. So at the end of the day, we are in a competition. It is, they are going to choose a winner at the end of the day. But what I love about the Tammy Mrs. South Africa is that it truly is a sisterhood. We have all gotten to know each other so well. We really, truly are friends. Even though we are in a competitive environment, we're working together. They've put us in teams often to do teamwork. And it's really incredible to be able to spend time with other married women and share your experiences and gossip about your husband.
Hey now.
And just to get together and do good. So it's been, teamwork is very important, definitely.
I hope you're listening. I know you're watching. You person who doesn't like to work in a team, I know you're watching.
How about you? I know that recently we crowned the Miss SA. Do you feel like competitions such as groom yourself towards maybe such a competition?
Okay, so for a living, I'm a professional actress, and so I'm used to a competitive industry, and I think also because I have been raised by a jockey who was South Africa's top jockey for over 34 years.
Wow.
Competition is very much part of my family. But I think, like Michelle was saying, it's more than just a competition. You know, you really do establish a sisterhood and a friendship that goes far beyond that. And I think for me, yes, we all want the crown, but my why far surpasses that. It's more about actually being a great role model for all the women of our great nation, and actually being a voice for the voiceless and making a positive impact for change in our country, you know, that can benefit everyone. So
Natasha, you're a finalist. How has the journey been for you thus far?
Absolutely incredible. You know, I think this journey for me has been life transformational. It will take you to beyond limitations, you know, so when you think you can't go any further, you'll be pleasantly surprised, you know. It's been absolutely a journey of growth for me, both in my personal capacity and I think in general as a person, you know, and it's made me my best self so that I can be a role model for others and I can share my story with others. And just, you know, I think you always hear of that saying, a diamond was once a lump of coal that just went under pressure, and I think that really applies to this whole process, is we are becoming diamonds, you know, and and then playing it forward.
Yeah. I understand, Natasha, Michelle, pardon me, that you are a professional kite surfer, you're also social media influencer and a writer. I want to know first, what is a professional kite surfer, and how do all of those professions help you or come into hand with what you're doing now, as far as the Women4Women is concerned?
Yes, so a professional kite surfer. So kite surfing is, you'll see them in Bloberg, Tableview area. So similar to surfing, but you've got the kite that's pulling you, and it is quite an extreme sport. But so I do that professionally, and with my writing and my social media, I've been able to blend that all together, and a lot of my work is all to do with helping brands and representing brands. And so it's really helped me now in this competition, because I've been able to represent their sponsors and things like that, because I've had experience in that before, and being in such a competitive industry, that's also helped me, I think, to be able to handle the competition and to handle the work that we have to do.
You are professional individuals, then you are moms, then you are wives, and then you are finalists in a competition like this. The time, the energy, where does it all come from? Because we all have 24 hours in a day. Yours does not come with an extra hour.
Couple of hours,
How do you do it?
Sleep's a thing of the past.
You only sleep when we're dead, right?
Yeah, exactly. And thanks to one of our sponsors, we can always look great. So we don't have to worry about that. No, I'm joking. I think it's about integration. I think balance is often difficult, especially for me. I'm very much an all or nothing person, so I give 110% of myself to everything I do. So it's really about holding yourself accountable to your family, I think. I'm lucky that my husband is he's like the stopwatch, so he'll say, okay, I know you're busy, but at this time, every night, it's my time,
Sure.
And that really helps me, because otherwise I can have tunnel vision and kind of only focus on the thing in front of me and forget about the rest. So for me, it's been amazing having that support that can help me integrate everything and learn balance.
You entered this competition, why? And you're hoping to get what from it?
I entered this competition to be a voice to the voiceless, to share my story of hope and healing as someone that has struggled with anorexia and addictions in the past and overcome them. And so I think for me, it's talking about that and just encouraging people that you are not defined by your past or your present circumstances, and no one determines your worth but you, So I really want to be a beam of hope for them in that regard. And I think that's what makes me a role model, is I can have the courage to share my story, and hopefully through that someone else will have the courage to get the help they need, or be able to talk about their story and understand that you need to break the stigma that we need to feel shamed about it or that it defines us, because it really doesn't, So that is why I started this journey, and that will be my why regardless.
Michelle, I understand that competitions like these are not self-serving. You're not doing it because you're selfish and you only look at yourself. There's charities that are centered around it. Which one speaks to your heart, and who are you advocating for? What message do you want to bring across?
So I really love the Women4Women charity, and I entered because I am such a proudly South African, and in a time where so many people are immigrating and so many people are speaking negatively about the country, I wanted to stand up and say, I don't feel that way. I'm a young South African. I'm a millennial who is not going to immigrate. I'm going to stay in this country. I love this country. And instead of leaving, I'm going to stay here and try and make a difference. And through different charities and foundations, I'm going to try my best to stand up and make a change. So
I suppose your reason why also links to the organization you already started, and I Choose South Africa. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. So I wanted to come up with a hashtag or an organization to really represent what I'm so passionate about. So I started this organization, and I'm starting to slowly turn it into a business where I'm going to sell local South African crafts, because I come from a very small town in the Eastern Cape, and I know there are so many amazing women there that have such amazing skills that don't have work. The unemployment rate in South Africa is so high, and I want to try my best to do anything to change that. So I'm going to get these women to start making things that I can sell, and to start start this business called I Choose South Africa, and also to start a social media campaign just to make a difference and to spread a positive message about South Africa.
Is there an event that's upcoming that you'd love for us to talk about?
Yes, mine. So on the 7th of September, I am hosting a day at the races. It will be
In
at
Kenilworth?
Yes,
All
Kenilworth
right.
Racecourse. Using those family ties. But yeah, so it will be a fabulous affair at the races, and the style will be the dress codes: dress in your African best, and then there'll be prizes for first, second, and third place, and lots of other amazing prizes up for grabs, and people will get a 3-course fine dining meal, as well as a goodie bag valued at 1,000 rand, and ticket prices are 650 per person, and that obviously covers the expenses plus the fundraising for Women4Women, and I'm really passionate about that because I do believe in women empowerment, and I do believe in women coming together, collaborating, and making a difference, you know. And so I thought, what better way to celebrate what's been Women's Month and the beginning of spring than combine the two and get all the women at the races, you know, and then they can watch the thoroughbreds racing by, and they can make some money on that maybe, and enjoy fabulous fashions and great food and entertainment. So it's just going to be a hugely fun day, and in the name of a good cause, so why not, you know?
All the best for that. Michelle,
you.
It was International Women's Day yesterday. Just under a minute. What message do you have for women out there, young and old? And we are rounding up Women's Month coming this weekend. Tell them something.
So I would say one thing that I truly believe in is never give up on your dreams and really fight for what you want. It is difficult being a woman, and we don't always get the same opportunities that men do. So especially being a South African, so you don't always get the same opportunities. But what I really want to tell women is fight for your dreams, stand up for what you believe in, and never give up. And also I'm also having an event on the 15th of September, which will be at the Royal Cape Yacht Club. Tickets are 550 rand, and I really want to celebrate women, so celebrate South Africa. So everyone is dressing in South African themed outfits. You get food, drinks, lots and lots of prizes and goodie bag items. So yeah, be sure not to miss it.
Yeah, just quickly, with people that want to get involved in these events that you guys mentioned, where can they find you on social media?
Okay, so on Instagram, it's TashKing84. Or alternatively, Facebook, it's Natasha King Styles. And if they want to buy tickets for the event, they can email nkingstyles@gmail.com.
And you, Michelle?
So mine, you can go at Michelle Sky Hayward on all the different social media channels and get hold of me that way.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys making time for us. Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you so
I've
much.
definitely learned a lot. I don't feel left out, like you always say. I'm a man and I also celebrate women. But right now, though, we're going quick to an ad break, and we'll see you guys right after this. You look beautiful.